The results are in. I'm going to share with you the latest results of the best universities in Africa. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Zanele, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed, press the subscribe button below. What I like to share about is around career development, around engineering, around leadership, but really this channel is about what I can impart, whatever insight or knowledge that I've got, and anything that I'm learning from the rest of you guys, so we can create somewhat of a ripple effect and share knowledge. So if you guys recall, a couple of months ago, I shared the QS ratings and the rankings for the best universities in South Africa. So I've got the latest report. It has been released in June, and I'll share with you guys what the latest view is on the top 5 universities in Africa. They're very few and very fortunate individuals that get the opportunity to attend universities. So if you are one of those, do make sure that you make the right decision and you make an informed decision as to which institution you then choose to join. Because the quality of education is so critical in setting you up and building the foundational blocks as to what type of insights, the type of experiences that you might gain, the type of knowledge, the quality of relationships and networks that you might build, also setting you up as you grow within your career. So the QA surveys all universities globally, and there's an extensive list of all the top universities and how they are ranked throughout the world. But I'll limit it to the top 5 in Africa, and I'll leave a link below. So if you're interested in seeing which others just missed that top 5 rating and which others within the rest of the world, not only in Africa but the rest of the world, also features the top universities, then feel free to follow the link below. Remember to share this video with anyone that you feel might find it useful, and do leave your comments below on whether you agree with this list or not, especially if you're attending some of these universities. So the QS World Rankings has 6 criteria each university is measured against, and each of those rankings are weighted differently. So one criteria is weighted much higher than the others. The highest weighted ranking is actually academic reputation. So what is the academic reputation of the institution? That weighting is about 40% of the overall 100% rating. Research citations from the university and student to faculty ratio both weigh 20% of the overall weighting. Employee reputation weighs about 10% of the weighting, and the proportion of international faculties and the proportion of international students both weigh 5% each of the overall weighting. So those 6 criteria then make up the 100% of the overall weighting that each institution gets compared against. Number 1 university in South Africa currently sits at 198th overall in the world. So there is quite stiff competition. There's a lot of work that still requires to be done when we're competing on a global scale. But over and above that, I'll share what the top 5 universities in Africa are, especially if you're looking to pursue your studies within Africa. So in 5th place is the University of Johannesburg. So UJ is one of the youngest universities to feature after its merger. If you guys remember, UJ was previously named RAU, so Rand Afrikaans Universiteit. After its mergers, especially with its technicons, then it became the overall UJ and currently sits at 5th place. There's been a massive improvement from prior year from UJ, because previously it sat in a bandwidth of 551 to 560 and now has moved up to between 501 to 510. So massive improvement from the University of Johannesburg that currently sits in 5th place. So the next university globally sits in the position of 427th, and that's the University of Stellenbosch. The University of Stellenbosch, more commonly known as USB, is about 50 kilometers east of Cape Town and was founded in 1918. So the 3rd university is Witwatersrand, so Wits University, which is also in Johannesburg. Probably a close rival to UJ because of the geographic closeness of the 2 universities. So Wits University has about 38,350 odd students, and 3,750 of those are international students. Overall, globally, Wits University sits at position 400. The runner-up to 1st position, or 2nd out of the top 5, is the American University in Cairo. This university is situated in Egypt and currently holds the position of 395th globally. And still maintaining the number 1 position for the best university in Africa is the University of Cape Town. So UCT currently occupies a position of 198th overall in the world and is currently tied with the University of Virginia in the United States. So when we're looking to get into university, there are many criteria that we look at. There are universities that are advertised and publicized. There's hearsay and really recommendations that we get from our siblings or those that have attended those universities before. We see some scandals on the news, or we hear about students that are doing well in workplaces having attributed it to the universities that they've attended. So I thought it would be important to share what the top 5 universities are in Africa if you're looking to pursue your studies within Africa. If you haven't decided yet, this might help you along your way in selecting and being part of the best universities seen in the world, and really the best universities within Africa, according to the QS World Survey. Remember to live your best life, learn as you grow, and lead for change. Sharp.